Hey everybody, I'm an alcoholic and my name is Gina, and I'm honored and extremely privileged to be finishing up the step series that I've dedicated myself to. We're up to step 12, and step 12 is having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps. We try to carry the message and practice these principles in all our affairs. And the qualifying feature is having had a spiritual awakening. And what message are we going to carry? That you too can have a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps. And I have had to have done 1 through 11. It was all about my relationship with God. And I'm uniquely qualified now to help you have a life in step 12. And, I can act appropriately now. My recovery is not static. After the promises of step 9, I actually stepped up my game so I could not become complacent. My shield against complacency was to continue practicing steps 10, 11, and 12. And for me, the problem has been removed. It no longer exists. But the book gives you a lot of information about alcoholism. It's the deadliest disease that only you can tell yourself you have. And on page 21, it tells you what about the real alcoholic, and that's me. And today, being a servant of God helps me become uniquely qualified to help others with step work. And it's like God says, Gina, here, you can deliver this package to my other sick and suffering children, but they have to sign for it. And that's the only way. This is not an overnight matter. It's always with growth and understanding. That's what I get every time that I do step work. My self-reliance failed me. There was no more human solution. I was completely out of bargaining chips. At the very end, I didn't get sober for anybody else but me. And I had to commit myself to a level of spirituality that my disease required. And simple but not easy, a price must be paid. And I paid it. It's complete ego deflation. It was annihilation of the ego. And today, I live a life of service and sacrifice. And I'll tell you, I lived more than half my life in selfishness and self-centeredness. And today, I get to contribute instead of withdrawing, being a taker. I have committed myself to Alcoholics Anonymous and God. I give Him all the glory. I help a lot of alcoholics through step work. And I can tell you, if you've missed something in the first 11 proposals, it's not likely that you're going to be motivated to do service work, which is step 12. And sometimes we can confuse a moment of clarity with a spiritual awakening. I can't tell you how many times I heard if you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, I'd stop right there. I was. But I never heard, then you're ready to take certain steps. And it wasn't until I was 46, in complete desperation, that I heard the rest of it. If you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. And my life changed. Sometimes, we don't even have to like our sponsor. The book says clearly we are people that would not normally mix. But, I just want to thank God that I do like my sponsor and that I remain teachable, like a sponge, actually. You never finish. It's always a good beginning. And today I get to improve my conscious contact with God, asking for the power to carry that out and practicing these principles in all my affairs. It gives me an out, a freedom that I never thought possible. How blessed am I to get to live 2 lifetimes in one, really. And even though recovery can be exhausting, I do have the privilege of having a great purpose in my life. And the difference today is I've changed my object of focus. And God to me is super love and strength. And I just want to tell you, I'm honored and I love you guys so much. I know that even having done this step series, the steps have changed for me again, and I've grown also. I hope I've helped somebody out there. I get to definitely leave a legacy for at least my kids. And, well, that's it. I just want you to know that I love you, and thanks for sticking with me through this 12-step series. And I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.